Let's talk about navigation and formatting options in Google Slides. You have three big places that you need to look at when you are working in Google Slides. The first one is going to be your menu bar right here. Looks very similar to the menu bars you see in most Google Doc applications, whether that's a doc, a slide, a presentation, or a sheet, or even a form. The options you have are a little different based on the app that you're in. So you'll see that on your menu bar you have a slide option. You won't have that if you're in a doc. You'll also see on your menu bar that you have the option to click right here. Remember, this is where you can access your revision history. Revision history in Slides looks a little bit different, but functions the same way. So if I click on that, you'll see I get the revision history. Let's see if I can find a slide that I worked on. You'll see right here in this one, if you see the green little box, that means that I made that edit today. It doesn't get as granular as telling you exactly what I typed in that box, but it will tell you that I changed that box. Underneath that is the formatting bar, and this is going to change based on what you're clicked on. So right now you can see that I'm clicked on a slide, so I have these options, and if you want to know what all these options are, you just click and you hover over it, and it's going to tell you what your options are, what the actions you can take. If I was to come over here and click on a text box, my options change. I have lots more things I can do with this text box than I can with a slide. And again, I just hover over the icon and it will tell me what I can do. Also, if you have a little icon like this one that has a little down arrow key, that means there are more options. You need to click on it to get those options. Another thing that you can click on is an image. Let me find an image like this slide. If I click on an image, my formatting bar changes yet again. So I have different images based on what I'm clicked on. So if I'm clicked on an image, it's different than if I'm clicked on a slide, which is different than if I'm clicked on text. So just think about when you click on something, look on that formatting bar and it will show you what your options are. Another thing you can do is when you're clicked on something, you can right click, you get your options, additional options for that image, text box, or slide. So if I come over here and click, and it gives me options as well. Down the left-hand side of our screen is where we can sort our slides. We can add slides, we can move them around. So if I want this slide moved up, I just click and I just drag it above that one. I can copy slides by just right-clicking, and then I can copy that slide, come down here, click in between, right-click again, and I can hit paste. So it's just all over here. If I don't like that, I can then delete that slide and it goes away. So this is your slide sorter over here. You can move things around, add, delete, access to edit. So I have to click on it here to be able to edit it to the right. This is your slide sorter. Across the bottom, you'll see a place where you can add notes. So if you want to access that more, you just grab those three little dots right there and drag it up. It'll shrink your slide, and then you can come in here and add notes. And you can, when you're presenting, then you will have your notes available to you. This notes function is really handy if you have the Slides app on your phone. Many times I'll put my presentation up and have my app open on my phone, and my notes are right there, so it's easy to see them. So I add notes when there are specific things that I want to talk about on any given slide. You have lots of formatting options in Slides, and one of the easiest ways to figure out what they all are is to just get in and click around and try new things. I'll add some additional tips and tricks in this module, but be an explorer and try some things out.